Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, a little bit of game here and there. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you some game. I'm going to tell you, don't lead with your wallet. Whether you have something or whether you don't. Okay? Let me sort this collar out. Come on now. I'm practicing hijabi, so I have to keep myself, modest. Don't lead with your wallet. But why? It works. It works. Women love me. Women pursue me. Women know I've got a nice car. Got a nice apartment. Wear nice clothes. Yeah. Yeah, they do. And the energy you pull into your life is one equal to the frequency you emit. And that's one of superficiality. It opens you up to be used and abused, and more importantly, it low-key puts you at the bottom rung of the ladder. It makes you a trick, yeah? I mean, a little bit of glitz and glamour is okay, but if you are actively using a material middleman to extract superficial love off of the feminine out of want for this, not that, not you, then these relationships aren't going to go for very long. And if they do, you are going to be taken for everything you're worth. Your value as a man foundationally stems from your behavior, your character, your depth of being. And when you believe that you can use these external materials to be you as opposed to amplify you and what you are, then not only is it an incredible show of overcompensation, it will take you down a winding path that's hard for these people to get off. The richer men I know in my life who use this and weaponize this, not men who have made their own money, but men who have been born into families that have money, and so in being so, they low-key understand it's not through their own intelligence, their own intellect, their own character. So there's an underlying insecurity and frail sense of self, but they think, well, it's worked all the way up until this point. Women give me attention. Women supposedly are attracted to me up until this point because of this, because I buy them drinks at the bar, because I drive a nice car, because I go on holidays and I bring them with me to these nice locations and such. Trust me, between you and me, I'm speaking real life. These men do get cheated on. And you would think, why would she fuck up the bag? And it's like, because it doesn't matter, because she doesn't respect the man. And this is a cycle that continues onwards and onwards and onwards. Now, I would rather have money than not, such as I'm sure you would, such as I'm sure everybody would. And that's definitely a better position to be in, most definitely. The woman likes the resources, but if you haven't got the masculine principle as to which her feminine is attracted to, if this money comes easy to you or has been given to you or is being used evidently, clearly, as a means of marketing to women, she's going to give you that attention and say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, most definitely. I'm in that market. Give me the money. Buy me the bag. Buy me the watch. Otherwise, we're going to have an argument because this is what I see you as. And you're consistently getting into these relationships and identifying this as love, and this is what a relationship is. Because you've never understood that you can hold back. The fact that you've got hundreds of thousands of pounds, millions of pounds, doesn't stop the fact you can say, nah, you can buy your own drink. A £5 drink at a bar. £6, £7 vodka mixer, right? Who are you to just be this charity case and to give people what they want when they ask because it's not that much to you? That's leading with your wallet. It's not a matter of economics. Well, I've got an abundance, so I can give like this. It's about a principle of yes and no. It's a principle of, if somebody, your good friend, takes 50 pence off of you and doesn't pay that 50 pence back, to me that's the equivalent of them taking £5,000 off of you, 50,000 and not giving you back. It's the underlying principle you have to understand. It's the foundational transactional basis you need to understand. If you put this superficial material in between you, it's a mask. The clothing you wear is a mask. The vehicle is a mask. The apartment is a mask. If it's unnecessary, if it's flashy, it's showy, and it serves purpose to garner attention, you have to raise question as to, why am I doing this? Am I overcompensating? Am I wrong? Let me read my note, 1 second. So, what I'm trying to say is, if an individual such as yourself, if you're this person who feels that you need to pay the bills, that you need to do this and that, and don't get me wrong, there's arguments for and against, because it's all about dynamics. And the thing is, if you pay all the bills in the house, feel free to do so, but you own the house. It's not a situation where you go for a mortgage and your partner says, oh, I'll put £2,000 in to put a down payment in, and then you pay £15,000 on your end, and then you go 50-50 on the tenancy. No! And the thing is, you think that's fine because you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, and that's the way it has to be. We're partners, right? No, because she's not going to respect you. Her feminine mind at that point is going to be like, I'm going to hit a lick on this guy now. This is pimping and hoeing. This is biological, right? She sees the resources she can extract from you now, disregarding the blinkers you've got on not seeing this as it is, because you think, because she said, yeah, I'll be in a relationship with you, that this is, it's not fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. I know a guy, he got in a relationship, pissed his money up the wall, giving a shit. And then at the end of the relationship, he goes back and he asks for the earrings back. He asks for the watch back. What? She cheated on him, by the way. And then to go back and ask for... Wait a minute. So if you go and ask for that material possession back afterwards, were you just weaponizing this as a tool for me to stay with you? Because otherwise, if you really were the abundant man and this was part of your general nature and character, then you'd be fine with that. Why would you not be fine with that? It doesn't matter, does it? It makes you a target from the man she really likes. If you're flexing like a rapper and you've got diamond embedded gold chains around your neck because you're using that as a bit of glitz and glamour to attract women, attract gold diggers, attract people who don't even question who you are but just see you as material possession, financial abundance, then what are you going to do when she turns up to your place, sees nice art on the walls, sees jewelry boxes, Prada shoes, What you gonna do when she doesn't come from that environment and she's in engagement with a few boys, might be her brothers, might be her friends, might be her girlfriends who have got a few, let's say she rings her girlfriend up. Oh my God, you won't believe it. He's got so much money. He just leaves it around. I can't believe it. Her girlfriend then tells her boyfriend, who comes from a different tax bracket. He's like, where does he live? She, who he's lured in with this money, with this financial abundance, has got her location on Snapchat showing, whether that be accidentally, whether that be generally, or whether that's for her safety and security as she just goes and stays at some randomer's house. She, the woman who has attended this man who's used the money as the middleman to lure her in, whether she has ordered this to happen or not, the man with his streetwise head spun on tight has acknowledged this is an easy raise, makes a note of the location. When are they next going on their next date? Boom, he's out of the house. Let's kick the fucking door down. This is what you do when you sell yourself as this materially abundant man. And the thing is, right, if you make your own money, if you invest your own time, if you build your own businesses, you don't end up buying a lot of fucking stupid shit for the sake of it being branded, for the sake of it being showy offy. You don't do that because you understand the value of your time and your money and your investment. That money goes elsewhere. That's real talk. That's real talk. Those who have to promote themselves in this particular manner, they don't have money like the next man who's not showing that off. And it's a showcase of insecurity because that inner child within them wants love, wants attention. And instead of being given a hug from mum and dad and uncle and so forth when growing up, they were just given shit that didn't matter. Oh, we can't give you, I don't really want to give you a hug or tell you I love you, but I'll give you a Rolex for your birthday. And that's how you now identify love. And that woman sees you, identifies that, sees this insecure, frail man, this shell of herself. Bruh. And that's why pimping and hoeing is a thing. Because the masculine mind, the need to be number one, the hustle and bustle identifies this and knows how to place the woman in the right position to extract this material off of these fucking idiots. I'm giving you good game here. I'm giving you good game. Honestly. Do you not think if you're flexing money, yeah, and I know a girl who you've attracted with this wealth, I can't go on the streets on a weekend, on a night out, see a homeless person, say, I got a job for you. We'll go halves. I know where there's a lot of money. Let's get you off of these streets. Some of these men are on the streets for burglary. That's how easy it is. Cat's paw that shit. Hypothetically speaking, I would never do that. But I'm just telling you, when you flex as opposed to actually have identity, actually have class, actually move in environments that showcase what you are, what you're worth, as opposed to accentuate it and showcase it with this crap, you look stupid because you are stupid. Because you are stupid. Real talk. If you don't engage with her emotionally, if you don't stimulate her fascination, if you don't stimulate her imagination, if you're quite simply just providing her with bits and bobs and trips and experiences that don't engage with her in a connective manner, but are more so used to buy her and what she has between her legs, is it if it's transactional, borderline prostitution, She's very well aware of that, and she will look at you like that man who goes to the prostitute and buys the punani. She will look at you as John. She will look at you as the trick. She will look at you as a consumer because you're not a creator. Because if you had created the wealth, you wouldn't be spending it and you wouldn't have this weak sense of self. Would you? You'd have entity, you'd have spirit, you'd have soul. Because you would have established a strong flipping understanding of self and awareness and foundation in your masculine principle. Click like and subscribe as always. I'm signing out. Peace.